Okay, we're asked to solve this inequality, and we have the absolute value of 5 minus 4x is greater than 12. And if you look in your book, you will see that there are several options for solving absolute value equations and inequalities. The first case is the one we're used to, which is we have an equation, and we then set two equations, one equal to the positive version, one equal to the negative version. That's generally true for inequalities, but obviously inequalities you also have to deal with the sign. So you can see that this is the inequality is greater than our k, our number alone here. So that means that we are going to use case 2. And what case 2 says is you take what's in the inequality, 5 minus 4x, and on the first one you let greater than also the positive version of that, and then you do 5 minus the middle again. And now, though, we do less than the negative version. So again, it's still the positive and the negative, but you have to make sure you're using the right inequality sign. And now we just simply solve each one. So here I have minus 5, negative 4x, and 12 minus 5 is 7. And then x, and I'm going to flip it because I'm dividing by a negative, so negative 7/4. And then here I have negative 4x minus 5, so this is negative 17. And then x, again, I'm going to flip the direction of this because I'm dividing by a negative, so this becomes positive 17/4. Now at this point, what I do before I write, to help me write an interval notation, especially when I've got two parts, remember this is or, that's also in the book, or the union sign, I draw the graph. The reason is because the graph allows me to then quickly convert to interval notation. So here you can see that this is, we're less than 7/4, so we're going off this way. And then this is greater than 17/4, so we're going off this way. So now we can see, okay, I go from negative infinity to 7/4, union 17/4 to positive infinity. And so this is my answer. And now as you type this in, a couple things. First of all, use their stuff. They're fairly picky and, well, I'll say it, anal. And on a test, obviously, I'm going to catch. And anytime you fill in on a test, what I do is I go and look at it. And I look at your also, oh, this is why I'm not allowed to talk as I type. 7/4 negative. And I make sure that it's not just some simple translation issue. So, don't worry about that. And also, obviously, if you send in your work, that makes it easier for me to find if something like that's happening, because I can only catch the obvious ones if all I'm staring at is your answer. But something like this, say for instance, instead of using their union sign, you decided to just put it a U. Well, that's something I'm going to catch and I'm going to give you credit for, whereas it's going to probably mark it wrong because it doesn't recognize it. And see here also, I need to actually be in their little blue area. Okay. There we go, check answer. So you can see, aside from my issues in inputting it, it's just a matter of realizing which case you have and using the book to do it set up. Do you need to memorize these? No, not really. What you need to do is you need to have it easily marked, easily referenced, so when you see one of these, you know, oh, okay, I need either case 2 or case 3. Which one is it? And if you need to go look it up, that's fine, but have it quickly, and then once it's looked up, you should easily know how to solve from there.